Man, what up, LLT crew? I'm on the balcony of our Airbnb in Seaside, Oregon, freezing my ass off. But yeah, this is the second Airbnb we've stayed in since being in Oregon and Washington. This was in Seaside, Oregon. This is actually one of ours that we rent out. Um, what I was gonna tell y'all was it's very, very important to stay at Airbnbs. I, if you guys listen to the podcast, wasn't big on staying at them myself, but you definitely learn a lot when you stay at them. The first one we stayed in was in Vancouver, Washington, which is where I grew up. And man, I learned a lot. Like he had how he cleaned his place. He had those zip sealed bags with all his. I think he did the zip sealed bags with like the king sheets, queen sheets, whatever. But he didn't like have a locked closet. He had this huge locked chest that it was hard to move. It was pretty heavy. And I was like, dang, that's a pretty smart idea. So he doesn't have like all his supply stuff out. It's like in this locked chest inside of this closet, pushed all the way to the back. But the other thing that I learned was, because I'm real big on those remote locks, those remote lock 5 eyes. Man, I was thinking those are still good. I'll still use those on my houses, but for like the Airbnb, like the apartment complex arbitrages, I would look into those August locks because he had an August lock. Now on the outside of an August lock, it's just a deadbolt. You don't even know it's a lock. The good thing about these things, like you don't even know it's like with an apartment complex, you might be able to tell them, hey, I'm gonna have this August lock on here. You give the apartment complex a key instead of a code to get in. They don't have to have a code. They just have a key, or they have Bluetooth where you invite your guests are automatically invited after they get the Airbnb confirmation. And then, but there's the downside of them having to actually download the app. But I mean, if it's you got millennials that are coming, really ain't that big of a deal. Younger crowd, they'll download the app with ease. But I think this really dope for like arbitrages. If I get another arbitrage, like an apartment complex, I'm gonna use the August lock. Because I mean, it ain't too much. It doesn't look different on the outside. It just looks like a deadbolt. And then on the inside, on the actual inside, it's like this big black thing that you turn. So definitely look into August locks. Those are dope for arbitrages. That's the only downfall is you have to download like the Bluetooth. You have to download the app, and then after you download the app, the person has to after they download it, they have to accept that your house stuff or whatever it keychains pretty much to your house. But it's pretty dope. I would definitely check out those August locks. And yeah, it's been a good trip. Me and Stevie Stacks will be back in the studio, I believe, tomorrow at 12 noon. And then next week I'll be talking all about my trip, stuff that I learned, August lock, stuff like that. So thanks for tuning in. Peace.